everybody, Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. And this time we're looking at something really cool. I'm really excited about this. So, first off, we've already seen this guy. This is Snake Eyes version 4 of the original G.I. Joe series. This came out in 1991, and he was part of Series 10. This is my original figure that I've had since I was a kid, and this is one of my favorite figures. I love this iteration of Snake Eyes. It always has. But the reason I'm making this video today is that over 2 years ago, I started it my personal goal, and I'm sure everyone's seen this on Twitter and my Instagram account. I made it my personal goal to ask every day for a G.I. Joe version 4 classified figure. So over 700, what was the count? Over 730 days later, I finally have my Series 4 classified Snake Eyes figure. I just got this today, and I'm really excited about it. I have, I actually bought me two. I picked these up off of Amazon when they went up, and I want to keep one just in the package as a collector's item for myself, and then the other one I'm actually going to open up, and we're going to do a review of this figure and kind of compare it to the original, you know, kind of see the pros and cons. So I'm really excited about this one, so stay tuned and we're going to get into it. Okay, so we're back. So we're going to set our classic guy over here. We're going to take a look at the packaging. So we do have G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. He does have his, like his Uzi. Now he doesn't have the original grappling hook. Now this is like spring loaded, so it would shoot out, and it's got a string attached to it. So we don't get that, but we do get a regular grappling hook with a string. He does have his two katanas. They are not orange, but they do have like a reddish orange edge on them. The sword sheath that goes on his back. So really cool. And then on the bottom, and on the side here, we got a pretty cool picture. And he is number 165. And on the side we have our little icons. Little QR code, and then on the back we have a picture. So this is one of the pictures that they had released, just kind of showcasing the figure. So I believe we have seen this picture before, but we do have some kind of up close details there. Pretty cool. All of the legal stuff, and of course the UPC code. So pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we've got some tape on the bottom here. Slide that out. And we've got our just standard Hasbro warning about choking hazards. Our backdrop for our insert. And here is our figure. So really cool. To have some tape on the weapons, keeping them held in. So go ahead and take the sword sheath off, or the sword holder off. Tape off. So the silencer comes off of the Uzi. Pretty sure it's an Uzi. I know that in the comics he used an Uzi. Have our little grappling hook with the string. figure. Pretty cool. So let me, I'm going to get something white to lay on the background so it's a little easier to see. So hang on one second. Okay, everybody, so we're back. So hopefully the white background will make the figure show up a little bit better. I went ahead and undid the string around the grappling hook just because it was kind of a pain to get it off. So we're going to look at the accessories real quick. So we get two katanas, and they have the orange coloring on them. It's kind of a throwback to the vintage figure. Compared to the original katana. There we go. So the orange, it's supposed to be like a neon orange, but it's kind of coming through the camera as a little lighter than neon. But you can see the difference between the two colors. So that's pretty cool. So we get two of these, and the sword holder that goes on his back. So I noticed that the holes are cut in certain angles. So I'm guessing that, see, it goes in that way. Does it go the other way? Okay, so it gets a little difficult to push in. So the back of the katana goes where the flat piece is. So the same on this one, so that the katana sit like that. Okay. And then we have the little Uzi gun, and it does have a removable silencer, and the clip does come out, so we have a removable clip as well. So that's the new one, and here is the vintage one. Pretty cool, pretty similar. That's really cool. And then of course we have the grappling hook. So this is probably my least favorite accessory, just because I'm a real big fan of the original kind of rocket launcher grappling hook. Of course this is my original one with the original string, so it's full of knots, but you know, you could just hit that little button and it would shoot out. I just thought that was really cool. But you know, with the whole backpack and details and stuff, and just being able to, you know, shoot that out. As a kid, that's always fun. But you know, we don't get that with the new one. So I'm a little disappointed with that. But you know, it is what it is. So we do get a form of a grappling hook. So there's that. So with the figure, it does look really cool. The mask to me kind of seems more angled as opposed to the original. But you can kind of see there's some details on the side. It's kind of hard to see. It's not too bad. The blue on the new figure is a little darker. The blues are the lighter blue, or the classic's a lighter blue. So blue's a little darker. Vest, the gray vest is pretty cool. We do have, I know it's kind of hard to see, but there is a light texture, very small texture there, like the original gauntlets. We do have the characters on there. And with our new one, the feet, we kind of got those like ninja toes. It's kind of hard to see, but we didn't have that on the original. And of course, you know, his boots covers were blue, but we do have the blue on the back. So it's not too bad. I'm pretty impressed with it. I like it. Articulation, so let's look at that real quick. So with the head, we have a ball joint on the head, and then there's another joint at the neck and the body. So we have two ranges of movements with the head and the neck. Arms, pretty good. The inside joint there, pretty good movement there. Top of the bicep, rotation. Elbows are double jointed. We have rotation right here at the glove, and the wrist is on a rocker, I believe. No, it is on a rocker, but it is stiff and it just popped out of there. So it does pivot up and down, not back and forth. That was a little scary. We do have movement in the waist. I would imagine we have an ab cruncher maybe under the vest, but of course with the vest we can't really use it. Legs are on a ball joint. Top of the thigh we have swivel. Knees are double jointed. The boot, top of the cuff here, we have rotation, and of course the foot is on a rocker joint, so pretty cool. Basic kind of classified movement. Kind of clicks a little bit. That arm doesn't really click, but that one does, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, articulation is not bad. We have a little, these are just details, but we've got the little throwing knives here on his belt, and then this one is for the Uzi to go in. There's really nothing there to hold it. How does that work? I wonder if that's supposed to be closed or something, or have some kind of attachment there. Huh. Because there's nothing to hold it. Unless, no, it doesn't go like that. Huh. Well, I'm curious to know if that's maybe a defect on mine. That's a little hard to see, but yeah. There's nothing there holding it, so it just falls out. Wait, that's weird. Huh? Yeah, I'm a little curious about that. There's some paint rub on it. Yeah. Absolutely nothing there. Let me know in the comments if y'all get one of these and it's the same, because I would imagine that it was supposed to, you know, have some kind of closure on it where it would hold it or something, you know. So probably just take that off. Because I kind of like it better without it. You know, we do have the stripe on the leg too. Might take that one off too. They just kind of slide down. See, I kind of like that better without the little leg pieces. Yeah, I like that better without the leg pieces. Much better. Yeah, just get rid of those things. So yeah, really cool. Let's see. Let's look at the backpack or the sword holder piece. So, take those out real quick. It's just really loose. have to kind of push and twist it in. There we go. I guess we had it upside down. That way. I guess maybe I had it upside down. No, it just kind of wants to fall out. It's real loose. Like the hole in the back is too big. Kind of push it in a little bit more. I guess that'll work, just for display purposes or whatnot. So yeah, there's that. Let's take that off, put it to the side. Let's try some of the weapons. So there is one of the katanas, and let's try the Uzi. And of course, we do have a trigger finger, so we'll have to kind of maneuver that to the right place. There we go. That's pretty cool. The arms on mine, the swivels are a little worn out. So yeah. That's really cool. I kind of wish, I know that they, did the little orange for like a callback, but I kind of wish the weapons were bright orange, like the original. I might paint my weapons up this color, like the original, and just have them side by side, But I mean, was it worth the wait? Yeah, kind of. I'm kind of let down with the whole grappling hook situation. I kind of wish that, we had something similar to this. I mean, that sticks in there better than the sword piece does. It actually stays without falling out. I mean, I kind of wish we had something similar to this, but, like I said, it is what it is. It's whatever. The backpack piece, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's supposed to go sideways or something. We have like one sword here and one sword here. Nah, that wouldn't work. I don't think it says on the package. Oh no, on the package it's got it kind of angled up, so I guess if you're just going to have it on your shelf, something like that would be fine. But to me, it's just kind of loose. I really like the Uzi. Looks really good. I like how, you can take out the clip and the silencer and stuff. Not a big fan of these. I'm really kind of concerned about that. About how it does not hold it doesn't hold it or anything. It just falls right out. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. And it's, it's flexible material. I mean, I guess if you heated it up or something, I guess that would work. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Because there's kind of like there's a little groove right there. It's really hard to see on camera. There's that little groove there. I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably take these off and just have it like this, because that looks more to the vintage figure than it does, you know, with them on. But you know, I'm kind of happy with it. I have a few little nitpicks, but you know, that's just my opinion. I'm really glad they made it. You know, like I said, I've been waiting for a long time, you know, texting or tweeting every day to get this figure made, and they finally came out and made it. And you know, I'm really happy with it. But you know, let me know what you think. As always, I'm going to do some still photos at the end of this video to kind of show off different, you know, accessories and posability and things like that. So definitely stay tuned for those photos at the end. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've got plenty of other G.I. Joe reviews. I'm kind of on a hiatus right now. I just wanted to make this one because this was a figure I've been wanting for a very long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you again next time.